My name is Catalina Marin. I live in Santa Marta, capital of the state of Magdalena of the Republic of Colombia. I am not originally a girl from the Colombian Caribbean, but I have a strong passion for the lifestyle of coastal regions. I am from a town in the coffee belt region of Colombia called Manizales, which owns some of the most compelling mountain and glacier landscapes of my country. However, when I decided to move back home about 6 months ago, after 12 years of overseas residence, I could only envision myself living in Santa Marta. Santa Marta contains both a one-of-a-kind glacier only 45 kilometers away from a vast coastline. It is also the sacred land of ancient living and indigenous civilizations, the Kogi, the Ixca, and the Sanca. Unfortunately, only a small portion of this precious marine, land, and human ecosystem is protected from indiscriminate tourism and economic exploitation. After living and working in societies like Western Australia and the United Arab Emirates, where the area of technology for sustainable development is somewhat more visible and respected, I began to feel a strong pull back to my roots, as there is little knowledge and assistance in this field here in Colombia. During my stay overseas, I had the opportunity to witness the power that digital education has in terms of sustainable solution development and design. Life has afforded me with the opportunity to see how challenge-based learning and Apple software can assist children and youth in the process of having their ideas and solutions taken seriously by professionals in the fields of politics, community service, sustainable development, and oceanography and global disaster management. The stories come from Australia, New Zealand, India, Bali, Norway. None of those stories came from my country, though, so I had to head back with the wealth of knowledge and understanding from 12 years of training and travel. I want to see the youth of my country use technology to transmit very urgent environmental awareness to our local and national community. I hope to teach the youth of the school that I work for how to use Apple tools like iPads to protect the populations of wild birds, reptiles, and vegetation for which our school grounds are a hub to. I want the children and youth of the school to learn how to use 21st century technologies and research techniques to crowdfund and to embody the voice of that which cannot be heard, the voice of Mother Earth, which we have all somehow become disconnected from. I would like to assist them in networking with international agencies that could, for example, stop the destruction of the three ancient ocean hills which you can observe in the background of this video. These belong to Santa Marta, and we may stop seeing them very, very soon. Businessmen want to blow up those mountains to build a multi-purpose harbor, turning a blind eye and deaf ears to the ecosystems that these mountains hold together, the wildlife that will be affected, the heritage that they will destroy, the fisherman village that they will tear apart. My students are currently working hard to become more aware of the design and implementation processes undertaken by youth around the world, such as Buoyant Slat and his ocean cleanup, and the two Balinese sisters who have made the Goodbye Plastic Bali project possible. My students, too, want to be proactive about helping the process of restoring our planet's ecological balance. We hope to use our iPads to document, just as I have done now, the state of some vulnerable areas, to survey enterprises and political agencies, to collaborate and to communicate an impactful message of urgency to the global community, and seek much-needed expert help. Where I have been in the past only affords me the necessary skills to understand and live my present to the fullest. Right now, I believe that the mind of each one of my students represents a whole world of sustainable solutions and possibilities. These are the only hope for our aching home, Santa Marta and planet Earth. This would be the beginning of our contribution to the complex environmental issues on the planet. We haven't got much time.